Whether it's a business or your own home, security cameras have become commonplace. And for many, those cameras offer a sense of protection.
Yeah, the video's there. I'm protected, right? Well, getting your hands on that video after your stuff is stolen inside of a business is not always so easy to get. In fact, you may never get it. So, are these cameras giving you a false sense of security?
All right, there's like a million great reasons to go to the gym, right? Burning fat, losing pounds, making gains, getting jacked. And for every heart-healthy, blood-pumping, muscle-building reason there is to hit the gym,
I was like, what the heck? Like, who does this?
there is a very specific setback
So we were like freaking out.
many have experienced while sweating things out.
They took the keys, they stole my wallet, like, yeah, they took everything.
Now that right there is Jessica Aguilar, and this is where her nightmare played out, the Vasa Fitness in Taylorsville. For the past year, Jessica and her mom have been hitting the gym, using the lockers, absolutely no issues whatsoever. But this time,
We're done with our workout, we go grab our stuff, and my mom was like, the lock was broken, like it was broken open. She was like, did you grab your keys? And I was like, no, like I didn't grab my keys. And she was like, your keys aren't in here.
they rushed outside to find her brand new Audi was gone.
And I just like started breaking down.
Now, like a lot of businesses out there, Vasa has security cameras. And when Jessica asked to see if the thief was caught on video,
They're like, yeah, we can't show you guys any footage, like we can't show you anything.
that's right, not even a peep. But I want you to hold that thought for a moment. We'll get to the camera issue here in a second, because Jessica's story is not unique. A lot of people steal, and gyms are one of the places they like to steal from. Just look at the numbers here. The KSL Investigators tracking property crimes at 213 gyms and rec centers all across Utah. That includes theft, both in the building, out of the building, stolen vehicles, damaged property, larceny. You get the picture, right? In the past 4 years, property crimes at these gyms combined have been reported nearly 3,000 times. Now, let me offer a little perspective for you. Out of the top 10 gyms and rec centers police have been called out to for these property crimes, Vasa locations take 6 of those slots, telling KSL, quote, property crimes are not higher at Vasa than other gyms. Vasa operates 25 gyms across Utah with 190,000 members.
I think every gym probably in the valley or the state's probably experienced those before.
Now that's Deputy Chief Brett Miller with Taylorsville PD. And while he is right, the majority of gyms in Utah have been hit by these crimes. Turns out the biggest targets quite often,
Well, they've got the biggest parking lots. Most of the Vasas are in strip malls. And you've got Planet Fitness in South Salt Lake, Provo Rec, and in South Jordan, Lifetime Fitness. All of them huge parking lots with a lot of spaces. But hey, nothing to worry about. They got cameras, right?
I think a lot of people feel that the surveillance videos that I gotcha, and again, it's not.
Miller says these security cameras often give patrons a false sense of security. The angles aren't always great, the video often mediocre, and if they're stealing from gym lockers, well, there's absolutely no camera surveillance for that. In short, if the crime is not captured on camera, police say sifting for crooks through surveillance is a lot of guesswork.
I don't think the surveillance videos are there to really protect customers.
That's Nancy Mismash, a civil lawyer with Lawrence, Lundell, and Lofgren, and says legally most businesses aren't so quick to show you surveillance just because you ask for it. She says cameras are usually in place to protect the business, not you. And if you want it,
Vasa requires you either get a court order, a subpoena, or a search warrant.
you need a judge signing off, believing there is evidence of a crime.
We don't know if there's anything on that video or not. It could help, it may not.
I canceled my membership. I just don't feel safe there anymore.
Turns out Jessica is not giving up. And while she continues fighting for that piece of surveillance, the irony is,
All right, moving.
the only piece of video she was able to get her hands on
So I'll pop this back to her, move up to the next one.
is this. It's police body cam when officers found Jessica's brand new car in the middle of a Salt Lake City street.
In the trunk, there's like people's gym bags and shoes and
Stolen, trash,
yeah.
and with the crooks,
Got a fresher footprint heading that way.
nowhere to be seen
One.
on camera.
It just felt like a feeling of like violation. Like it was just disgusting.
Police say they do not have the time or the resources to try and get a subpoena for every single crime where a camera may or may not have caught the criminal. It's often a judgment call. Now, if you'd like to see where these crimes are happening the most, we have got a heat map on our website showing the hotspots for gym and rec center thefts. You can find it at ksltv.com.